It's time to expose the HRC and corporate America who has been working with the HRC to force woke policies into corporate America. What you're about to see is a video of the president of the HRC, which stands for Human Rights Campaign, which is just ludicrous. It's like getting a bill in Congress and calling it the If You Love Puppies, Vote Yes Act, and then inside the bill it actually says, yo, we're gonna murder puppies, okay? That's essentially how weird it is that this group is named that, because they have nothing to do with human rights, okay? In my view, essentially what they're doing is acting as activists to pass the furthest left policy possible. In fact, some of the policies that they push to get a perfect score in their scoring system, you have to agree as a company to cover transition care, not just for the adults that work for you, but also for children in the states where it is legal. So this video I'm about to show you really points out why they are so absurd as a group for a corporation to tie themselves to. I want y'all to check this out.
Donald Trump doesn't love America. Donald Trump doesn't believe in America. He wants to erase us.
It gets much worse, but I want to pause real quick. Think about what she just said. She is demonizing Trump and his voters as hating this country. Okay, so any company that is partnering with the HRC, they are backing that. They are sticking with the HRC saying this. Think about that.
He wants to ban our books and break up our marriages and bully our trans kids.
I just want to point out that nobody is banning a book. What she means by that is some parents have petitioned to have books that are pornographic removed from schools. And what she calls bullying trans kids is red states passing laws that ban sex changes for children. But wait, she's not done yet.
We can have a 34-time felony convicted wannabe white nationalist dictator in office.
So if you're voting for Donald Trump, you're not only voting to hate America, but you're also voting for a white nationalist dictator in the view of the president of the HRC, who again, corporations literally give millions of dollars to and partner with. I want you guys, again, think about how crazy this is. And now I want you to try to imagine a company doing the same thing with a group that is explicitly partisan against the Democrats.
Or we can have a White House that looks like America and fights for all of us. We just have to show up.
Maybe you're thinking this lady just hates Trump, though. Hate to burst your bubble.
We can have a Congress that continues to hate on pregnant people.
Yes, she just said pregnant people because she believes that men can have babies. No, I am not joking.
Or a Congress that codifies Roe v. Wade into law. We just gotta show up. We can have state houses that demonize our trans kids. Or we can have schools that welcome and support those same kids. We just have to show up, HRC.
So to be clear, the HRC seems to think that legal abortions at 9 months is a good thing, but banning children from double mastectomies when they are literally children is a bad thing. All right, now here's my favorite part where she starts whining about the momentum we have getting companies to drop their absurd scoring system and no longer associate with this partisan group.
We can have workplaces that abandon their commitment to inclusion. Or we can have workplaces that understand that inclusion is the backbone of innovation and success. Are you ready to show up for that? And I gotta say this, that's why tonight, we have over 1,000 corporate leaders in the room.
And if you think she's joking, she's about to name some of them.
We've got companies like American Airlines and Apple here tonight, like Match and Macy's. We've got Lyft and Lexus. The Walt Disney Company is here tonight.
Yes, Disney is not only there, they also gave millions of dollars to the HRC. So if you're a parent, ask yourself, why are you still supporting Disney? This is a group that supports literally giving sex changes to children.
But here's the thing that gets me. Meanwhile, there are some companies right now that have the nerve to turn their backs on the programs and the people that made them profitable.
Now, I know math is hard for people on the left, but she actually seems to believe that what makes companies profitable is support from the HRC.
Yeah, give a side eye on that.
These people are insufferable.
Like dykes don't ride bikes. Like queers don't drink beers. Like sissies don't drive F-150s.
Okay. She looks so proud of herself for hitting those lines.
So to our corporate allies here tonight, you are on the right side of history, my friends. We see you, we appreciate you, we know your commitment, and we are gonna stand strong with you as long as you're standing strong with us. Isn't that right, HRC?
I have a feeling that's going to be a lot less companies standing with the HRC now that this absurdity has gotten the sunlight it so richly deserves. This group is an extremely extremist partisan group on the very far left fringes, and companies would be wise to break away and adopt neutral policies where they stop demonizing people based on their politics. Standing with this is activism, and it's going to destroy your bottom line. Here's the last thing I'll say about this. Companies out there who are watching this video, and I know a lot of you executives are, I've been having conversations with you. Many of you are planning to drop your woke policies and drop your DEI programs. I am telling you, if you are not at that point yet where you are ready to get rid of wokeness, I want you to consider where the American people are at. We are tired. We are tired of having this ideology shoved down our throats, shoved down our children's throats at school. We are done. Adopt neutrality. Big universities are doing the same thing, dropping these insane policies now. You are not an activist mission. You are a company. You are there to produce a profit for your shareholders, especially if you are a public company. It is time to stop the politics, stop the division, get back to work. Work is work again. That's what the future needs to look like. We will not stop until corporate America is sane again. That is our mission, to make it sane and neutral. I need you guys to just act normal. That's it. Stop pushing the crazy stuff at work. I don't need to know who you like to have sex with. You shouldn't be hiring people based on the color of their skin. All of this stuff is absurd. Go back to normal. That is what America wants. And last thing, for the same people who are still here, I'm sorry if you wanted to gouge your eyeballs out listening to all this, but people need to hear it. Corporations have partnered themselves with radical groups that support sex changes for kids, men in women's locker rooms, men following little girls into the bathroom, far left insane, almost communist policy, and we need to stand up. Good news for you guys, many more companies are going to be making announcements soon about going back to normal. We will no longer let a fringe, loud group of people take over the conversation and make things absolutely insane.